sure it's actually captures right. Because I didn't test that yet. Okay. Does it look... Okay. That should work. Let me turn my light on up a little bit. I'm my camera's still not picking up my mouth. Damn. What? I have I have my settings low for a reason. No. Hang on. I can't sleep. Anyway, let me fix this mouse tracking. Okay, why is my mouse... My setting is at max, but it's not picking me up. What? What? I gotta do some checking. Where's mouth opening? Oh, here it is. What the fuck? Two? No, that's not two. That's three. Two? Two? 0.5? Ah, let me just, fail at life, fail at everything. Ooga booga. What? Yeah, no, I can't sleep. I think I fixed most of my stream stuff though, so I mean that's a plus. I'm just fucking done. With everything. I was late to the party. I tried to figure out what the fuck was happening. Apparently this happened all back in fucking April, and it's shit that was basically just a continuation of shit that happened like 2 years ago. And I'm just really fucking late to the party. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I don't understand. What's going on? Yeah. I just kind of, I don't know. I kind of want to cry about it, even though it has absolutely nothing to fucking do with me. I still want to cry. Motherfucker. Ban. Ban. No, I guess started, the backstory is that two of the people involved in this whole shit show got doxxed at some point. Um, like, I personally dox myself. To a certain point. I don't give out my address or my phone number or anything, but, or my, full legal name or anything, but people know my face. People know my children. People know my children's first names. People know what state I live in. And personally, if someone is going to try to find me, it's going to be someone that I'm trying to run away from anyway, and they know how to do it. So there is no point for me personally. I don't see a point in hiding who I am. And I guess that's what makes me the black sheep of the streaming community, of the VTubing community in particular, because I'm open about it. I don't hide it. Yes, it can be dangerous, especially for my children. However, yes, doxing is when you give out, technically it's when you are illegally, without someone else's consent, giving their information, putting their photo, their location, their name out on the internet, or in general out to the public. And people in this situation were doxxed. People in this situation were verbally, emotionally, they were just abused, assaulted, manipulated. There was so much shit going on in this, and I didn't even understand what was happening. Over the last year, things have just been kind of hectic for me. But over the last 5 years, personally, I have gone through hell. And I've been very open about that with anyone who asks. And my youngest child, my son, he's only 6 months old. And he is my husband and my rainbow child. Which is the child born after a loss. My husband and I had a miscarriage 3 years ago now, and, well, actually no, 4 years ago now. Yeah. We had a loss 4 years ago, and it took us 3 years to basically recover and get to a point in which we could even try for a baby on purpose. My husband and I, I'm sorry. I was already at the point of tears just from all of the overload of information that I just went and dug out. husband and I lost our child 4 years ago that we weren't even trying to have. She was... I was... She was conceived and lost after back-to-back twin pregnancies. And, it was hard. I was going through one of the hardest times in my life. And we still haven't gotten full therapy for it all, so we're still working on it. A lot of trauma. And, yeah, my body was done, honestly. That's how I ended up losing the baby. I had my twins, and then I was assaulted by the man who gave me my twins repeatedly until I was forcefully and planned to be pregnant with my first son and his twin brother, who I lost. My first son made it, and I adopted him out due to several circumstances, but mostly to keep him safe. The girls were in foster care for 2 years because my ex hurt them and me. And I fought like hell to get them home. My husband was not my husband at the time. We were separated. We had been high school sweethearts. And I'll admit I did wrong by him a lot when we were teenagers and young adults and all of that, and soon to be going into our 30s. There's so many things I look back on. And I don't know. It's just going through and reading through what happened with these VTubers recently, it brings me to tears, because one of the people who are being villainized completely beyond repair, I feel like I relate to him, because he was manipulated to the point where, yeah, he said shit. Yeah, he didn't go about apologizing the right way, and he may not have sounded completely sincere, but the person he was apologizing to was an asshole, in my opinion. I don't find the full victim of this situation to be all that redeemable, because he was a dick, and he knows he's a dick. And, you know, just seeing how he built his community on making fun of people and making fun of himself, I don't find him to be redeemable. Yes, I am sorry that he was doxxed. Yes, I am sorry that his family was put at risk, because apparently there was minors brought into this. His actual family was brought into this, not just himself. But at the same time, while I don't wish him harm or his family harm, I don't think that the other people who are manipulated into this situation should be taking all of the blame. Because I've been in that situation myself. I was the person my oldest children were fathered by manipulated the fucking shit out of me. Right. No one deserves to be victimized like that, but he's victimizing other people too. So it's like, I feel bad for him, but at the same time I don't, because he's still allowing people to shit on the people who have already apologized to him sincerely as they could. The main perpetrator has kind of just, I don't know, she's still out there. She didn't graduate from VTubing. No, the people who she manipulated ended up taking the fall for her, and that's not fair. I searched all of what I could. In Twitter, I found tweets from him, I found tweets from the victim, I found tweets from everyone in this grouping. I went and watched the YouTube videos, the TikToks, the YouTube video of a guy who had just, he literally the day before he was debuting started his whole history on what was going on, and he took screenshots, he took clips from videos, he took recordings and threw them into his video along with everything he had learned and his opinions. And while I don't agree with this guy completely, it's shown the light on the situation that I couldn't have found all by myself. And I'm just at this point where I couldn't sleep. I wish I could reach out to this now graduated VTuber and be like, I feel for you. And I wish that other people understood the way that I understood. But at the same time, if they did, yeah, I'm kind of in shock. Hold on. My son's awake. Apparently. I'll be right back. I think he's hungry. So, if you hear him, don't mind it. He's nursing. But yeah, it came to a shock because I didn't even know what happened. I followed the person that is being perpetrated by everyone. I lurked in his streams. I followed 2 other people in his group, like in his cute little boy group. And honestly, everyone has their secrets. Everyone. And I personally don't know. As an outsider, I have no idea how genuine these people are when they're breaking down in streams. But I mean, I've broken down as well, so I can't judge that on face value. I refuse to stoop down to the level that the manipulator in all of this stooped down to, where she took rumors and clips and all sorts of shit at face value and used it against her former quote-unquote employer. I've read things that about her, and in particular, that, you know, she has always taken things to the extreme, whether it be IRL or in the virtual community, and she has ruined so many people's lives from what I've read so far, and I feel for those involved. Thank you, Angel. I hate that I found out about all of this literally 4 months after it happened. It pisses me off that I'm this late to finding out what happened because of everything else going on in my life. I couldn't be there. I couldn't reach out because I'm struggling too, and it sucks. And I wish I could be there for the people that I look up to. And I'm just a small streamer. I'm so small in comparison. I'm a grain of sand on the beach that is the communities that I am involved in. And this grain of sand was looking the other way when all of this happened. This grain of sand was trying to get out of the grasp of a fucking crab while waves were crashing down on the rest. And it pisses me off. And I don't want to name names. Like, I said it in the chat, but like, of the one person that I was looking for, that I was looking up, because that's the one that I heard about. I heard that he graduated. And I hate that he's the only one who was hurt this bad. I mean, I'm working on myself, my family's working on ourselves, but at the same time, we're no closer to finishing what's going on with us in our lives, because we really need a therapist. And I'm honest about that. We went through so much damn trauma. The girls are going with my in-laws. They're taking a trip to see my sister-in-law do a pageant. And we're in a better place than we were when we were in Illinois. We were being subjected to my mother's toxicity, and she only lived a block away from us, so unfortunately we were not safe. But with our move down to Florida, I have lost everyone who raised me in the blink of an eye. And that's awesome. Honestly. Yeah, we made a 20-something long drive down to Florida when Cal was just 1 month old, and it was rough. We left because of my mother. We left friends behind. We left people who were like family. I was gonna look at getting, heck, we've been here for 5 months, almost 6 months now, but it's been a struggle. We've been really focused on trying to get pediatrician for all 3 kids, a OB for me. Oh, starting? Great. Let's see. Kelly, you done yet? Maybe? Welcome back. Yeah, that ad break kind of just poofed out of nowhere. um, but yeah, it's like I said, I'm kind of the black sheep, and I know that of the streaming community. I'm not afraid of not having a mask, if that makes sense. The only thing I'm afraid of is, I guess, being on the shit out of the stick like Kage is, in a way. I've been there, and it's not fun. Um, I wish I could, I wish I could have been there when this all was going down. To just be like, hey, you're not alone. Me, I call myself the black sheep because just about every VTuber I've seen or know, they don't want to share their information. They don't trauma dump. Um, they don't share who they are. A lot of people even, even go as far as pretending someone they're not. And I'm not gonna do that. I just want to have fun. I want to be me. Um, I when I'm in a good mood, I'll switch between teasing my people or being the one being teased, and it's and it's just, I don't know. I don't do this for the money. I don't do this for the views. I do it to hopefully make and find a community based off of sincerity, I guess. Yeah, I like being able to prove that, like, to my family and friends, that I can earn something from this, but at the same time, it's not for bragging rights. It's to be me, and I don't know, I guess find people I can trust in a way. But then there's people out there who have grown so fast in a matter of, just years and months, and like, I guess some of these major streamers only just started in 2020 when I was in the middle of all of, the worst time of my life. They were starting streaming and exponentially. They have thousands, tens of thousands of followers, and it's amazing. But at the same time, if you grow that fast, are you really being sincere? Um, I would say it's hard not to compare myself, yeah. But at the same time, I'm inspired. I'm inspired, and at the same time, I use it to basically say to myself, I don't have to do the same thing. And if you, there's there's a saying where if you build too fast, you'll fall faster. If you build slowly, it's that stronger of a bond. And I believe in that. I have made so much stronger connections in just the last year than I have in the last 2 years combined. To the point where I'm actually considering on leaving the main first group that I started with because of the amount of bonds that I have made. Okay, okay, sweetie. Okay, sweetie. In the newer communities that I'm part of, the community that I represent is not the community that I am majorly a part of anymore. Because I have found that they care more about, a lot of them care more about themselves than they do about the rest of their community, unfortunately, and they don't want to admit it. I was trying to put him down in his chair. He's sleeping in my arms. I just didn't want to wake him up by moving because I get fidgety. I also don't have the baby pillow with me, but it's fine. I think I'm more likely to be put to sleep by the music I have in the background. I literally have what's called, oh my hiccups. It's called Fall Asleep Fast, Heal Stress, Anxiety, Depression, Stop Overthinking. Haha.
Shh. Did you want the other side? Or are you just being a butt?
You're just being a butt. Okay. Yeah. For example, every single time that, someone mentions that they might have less techie knowledge or might have a little thing and they hear about this in like a stream or something or in general chat of their Discord, they'll be like, oh, hey, hit up our tech support channel in our Discord and we'll do our best to help you out. Or one of the moms will be like, hey, let me tag an admin, they might be able to help you. The admins or the majority of the people are just like, oh, yeah, just Google it. Oh, yeah, did you Google it yet? Good luck with that. And just leave you to yourself. I am literally the least techie person that I know, especially considering my husband does even less tech stuff than I do, but as a mechanic, he still has a better outlook on how to look things up on on Google and on YouTube he has an easier time phrasing questions the way you need them than I do personally. So I find that really offensive when they say things like that, when they just say, hey, we'll help you, and then as soon as you ask for help, they tell you to Google it. Yeah, nice help. It's bullshit. I accidentally used Revo uninstaller to delete literally my entire OBS profile. I had 2 OBS installs, and my, ADHD, autistic, butt-headed self was like, maybe Revo uninstaller can help, narrow it down to just one installation. Yeah, I autopiloted that shit so hard that I deleted literally everything except for the second installation. So I had only one installation. It did what I wanted, but I also deleted my whole profile. So I spent the last 24 fucking hours remaking my entire profile from scratch. Which I hadn't done in 2 years. And I was like, hey, can anyone just sit on VC with me and help walk me through this so that it's a little bit easier? No, just Google it. I, needless to say, was in tears while I was doing all of it. And my husband was asleep because he works nights at the moment. And it was hard. I got through it. As you can tell, I fixed my stuff. I've gotten almost everything set up. I even have some of it fixed better. I have the latest follower and subscriber and cheer. I have that actually working now. Finally, I don't have to do any of that manually anymore. And shit's fixed. But at the same time, it could have gone a lot faster if I had just been on a voice call with someone. And it would have been a lot less emotional strain on me. By the end of the day, I was in so much strain that it was hard to function, but I still had to be a parent. I still had to go out there, make dinner, clean all of the dishes for my family and my in-laws. And because we live with my in-laws right now, my in-laws were at a craft show. I made dinner for the kids and myself. I washed all of the dishes. Then I also made dessert for me and my husband so that my husband could have a fucking cookie when he got back from work in the morning. And I also got the kids ready for bed. I didn't put them to bed, but I got them ready for bed. I nursed my son on and off the whole fucking time. I still had to do what I had to do as a parent and as an adult after going through fixing everything, and would have been a lot less stressful if someone had helped me, The people I turned to first just kind of threw me to the side. So I'm going to be moving on from them. That's the last straw. I'm done. Once I'm, ready to make the swap, I will do that, and I will leave the Discord that they have. I've made a few genuine friends through it, but at the same time, it's not worth it to stay. I'm gonna eventually need to get new art, considering the logo is on my model. Per my request, but that's because I asked them originally when I was getting my model made if I could represent them. And this was back when I was, wasn't even affiliate yet. Um, they did not help me become affiliate. No, I did that. I did that. I started looking into VTubers after I joined their community, and I was still on and off face cam streaming at the time. I didn't have a PNG, I didn't have a model yet, I didn't have any of it, but I was on and off face camming. Started looking into VTubers. I found a VTuber called Smelly Man. I thought he was fun. I thought he was genuine. He's a Midwesterner. I found out because, same time zone when I was in Illinois. And he had that Midwestern vibe to him, and it was just wholesome to me. He was playing a little game with a crocodile at a campground, looking for things, doing little tasks, and the game is actually on my wish list on Steam too. And I was like, oh cool, he's doing a playthrough of a game that I was actually looking at. That's cool. He also was doing Truck Simulator a few times, and my husband even started getting into watching him on my phone too, and it was just fun. And I really got to know his community more, and through him I found other VTubers as well, but I also realized that some of his connections are also connected to the first people who got me into streaming in the first place. For instance, one of his mods, who is streaming right now actually, Tazzy, as I call him, and others call him, is one of the ones who helped me become affiliate. Tazzy is actually friends. Hi, Gutter. Tazzy is actually friends with my rigger, who is in turn also friends with a person named Prisix, who I met through a guy, Dunkachi, who inspired me to become a VTuber. And it's just a whole big circle, and I thought it was really fucking cool that it just all came around in a giant damn circle, and it ended up being the people who were in this specific circle are who in turn helped me be who I am now in the streaming community. It's not the group that I joined, it's not the group that I asked to be part of who got me where I am. They did jack shit in the end. No offense to those friends that I made in the process, but it's the circle that ended up helping me get where I am today. Thanks, Cutter. And I know you're a little late to this, but it's a bit of a wholesome and sad and all-rounded talk here. Long story short, trauma this, trauma that, cute baby moments and all. Thank you for the cheer. You keep cheering me up so. Gutter. Stop, I don't need to cry more. Damn it. I have the baby in my arms. Don't make me cry more. I just wish I could do more as a person. No, you'll not just leave. You will not just leave. You will stay right here. I'm sorry, it's wholesome today. honestly. I just don't know what to do anymore. Can you believe that with all of the rest of this shit going on, I also help be crew in a fucking roleplay server on Discord? Oh yeah, apparently I'm not doing enough as crew. I have like 18 characters in there maybe, and yeah, 18 current characters in there. I have 2 on the way. And I have too much on my plate. I really have too much on my plate. I just Oh, thank you. And I love floofy kitty pictures. We have a floofy kitty as well, and she's currently stuck in the garage because my in-laws have dogs that are not nice to cats and not nice to their own cat. So she is literally in a dog crate. And we have to give her a fucking fan every day to keep her cool. Because it's fucking Florida. I wish. We almost had a Maine Coon. We have Calcifer instead. We were literally getting ready to pay the deposit on this cat. No, we already did pay the deposit. It's a non-refundable deposit. So, we'll probably, if this person is still breeding, when we have money and space, we'll probably still be like, hey, if we can get them down to where we are, then we'll be happy to still adopt from you guys. But we put in the full deposit for this damn kitten, and then we found out I was pregnant, and we're just like, fuck. Oh my god, Maine Coon Norwegian mix? Oh, fuck. Norwegians are big too. Let's try not to drool. It all depends, honestly. She offered to mentor me because I already had a lot of knowledge in terms of genetic stuff. And she's a stay-at-home mom, and her literally spends all her fucking time with her kid and cats. She's living the dream. She does coons and that's it. Like that's the only breeding she does is her Maine Coons. Oh wait, no. She also has Highlander cat mix with her coons, and they are so pretty. Tazzy! I'm using my camera. I'd have to turn my model off. What the fuck? You want my model off? You paying for that? Because I don't have a second camera. For the grippers? I mean, if you fund it, I guess I'll have to. She'll, the infamous Tazzy, who I was literally talking about, who brought the circle around into a circle in the first place. Love you, Tazzy. Yes, I was talking about little old you. How you brought the circle around. I mean, like, how I didn't even notice the fact that you were in, Calix's streams, or Pris's streams. I only fucking noticed you when I found you in Smelly's streams. I'm blind. Oh, there's a fucking ant. Oh wait, that's not a fucking ant, that's a cockroach. Florida, man. You know, palmetto bugs. Cockroaches. Same thing. I used the bottle of aloe to kill it. Yeah, that little smack. You were in Florida, Tazzy? What the fuck? I'm missing everyone. I can't see Gil because he's in fucking Ohio. I don't remember, Tazzy. I have bad memory. You know this. You know I have shit memory. That's why I didn't even see you when you were in the other streams. I was in Florida when I was young and stupid too. I was actually. This was the Florida was the second place. Paris! I love you! Hi! Shh, shh, shh. It's okay, baby. I was talking about Pris too. I love. Yes, Gutter. This is the cactus fucker. Oh man. Fine. Let me take a drink. And put the baby away. I'll be right back. Story? Yes. Pris has a very lovely story with her obsession of cacti. How long is mommy voice again? Oh, damn. Of course it says an hour. Let me set my timer. I'm literally just calling it mommy. Ad break, yay! I need glasses. outside, guys.
I just saw the lightning.
Welcome back, everyone. How was your ad break? I guess Tazzy here said it was time to stop being wholesome. You didn't get one? What? Did you? Why are you saying panties? What? Oh shit, that is a storm. I don't see rain yet. Then again, it was raining earlier. You paid good money for that emo? Oh, I see. Alrighty then. I want chocolate. I have chocolate popsicles. Oh. I don't think that's a popsicle. You're harvesting broccoli in Final Fantasy? I see. I see. I almost sneezed. Tazzy, you are just full of gremlin today. Aren't you? What did you do? Tazzy, you've only had 1 month. Tazzy. You've been drinking monsters. Why is everyone gone silent now that I'm doing mommy voice? What? Did I lose you all? Jesus Christ. I'm also not doing it very seriously. You're listening in bliss. Why? What? What? Gunner, where'd you go?
the other one because I can't do that one right now. You can redeem the cam when I'm doing a game that I can't use my model for. I will. And I'll even extend it for you. I am so tired, but my mental state. I need food, guys. I am hungry. I have leftovers. I'll be right back. Leftover fish and shrimp, and then I also grabbed some lemon garlic hummus with my pita chips. Boo! How dare you! I wonder how hummus will taste with leftover breaded fish. It is time to try. actually really funny or ironic. Um, Throughout all of the bullshit, the main quote-unquote victim of it, they have never once appeared in any of my suggestions. Ever. Even though I've followed almost every single person involved. I think there was like maybe 3 people that I didn't follow. I'm sorry, 4 people out of the 7 involved that I didn't follow. It's still weird. Like, literally. I had never even heard of this person. Oh, my people are kind of starving soon, aren't they? Blah. Okay. I can do that. I will leave it on my redeems. And I will do that. I will make sure to write. I do not know how many you have now. How many do you have? I have a scared, very terrifying question to ask. What specifics on Blaha you want me to draw? 777 points. Alright then. Oh my god. Tazzy, I'm sad that I couldn't celebrate my affiliate anniversary. I know that's wrong. Maybe I should just get rid of watch time, because it's not accurate. That's funny. No, Tazzy, I was gonna say, since I still have to do this in mommy voice, since I wasn't able to do my affiliate anniversary celebration this year, I really look forward to being able to do that next year, when we also celebrate Calcifer's birthday, because he will have his birthday less than a month before my anniversary. I think it's like 3 weeks after his birthday. Birthday. Sasha was the first person to use the command. I specifically remember when I made that command. I remember exactly what clips were made that day. Honestly, if it was something lewd, it would be from a better group than it is. No. Actually, Pris, if you're still in here, it was the same day that Final had raided me, and Slappy was in there. And so was Gumbo. God, everyone thought it was hilarious that my mouth was full of food and I couldn't talk. So I couldn't say welcome, Raiders. Just gonna cut down all of those trees. All of them. My alarm hasn't gone off yet. Da-da-da-da-da. I love how my phone is telling me I still have an incognito tab open, but I don't. And I didn't even use an incognito tab earlier. I opened it and closed it right away. I wish I had left some cookie from earlier. Because now I'm just sad and I want to eat my husband's cookie. But that's not a nice thing to do. while they're at work. That is mean. That is nasty. That is not appropriate. Dropping ice on my bare legs. Ah! Cold. Oh no, we have an ad break. King, welcome, welcome. I don't know if you can hear me, but welcome. I've stuck in that tea. Welcome back, guys. I hope the ads didn't bother you too much. Good morning, King. How are you this morning? I still have another 30 minutes with the mommy voice on. Yes, yes. I think it's very ironic and kind of funny that literally just on Gutter's stream yesterday, I was saying how neither of you had heard my mommy voice that I could remember. And of course, now I don't have a choice but to remember. Ah, the irony. It's almost like the gremlin gods were looking down on me, ready to strike me with lightning. Love you, Tazzy. What happened? I was in a rave. You're a gremlin. I was just saying how ironic it is that I was telling Gutter and Maxwell here that I didn't remember if they had ever heard my mommy voice before. literally just yesterday. Well, now you have. What? How do I even pronounce that? Do I even pronounce that? Oh, King, did you see what I was able to figure out for my stream? Now I'm sad. No one's noticed that I fixed something? I mean, I already told Angela. Or Angel. I'm sorry. My brain's dead. I already told Angel what I did. You don't see the things moving right there? You don't see Gutter's name moving? Oh. Oh, Tazzy, please stay safe. You just noticed? Gutter. Gutter. Were you AFK by any chance? Oh, Gutter. Gutter, I love you. You are fantastic. I'm going to eat my popsicle. Actually, Gutter, we weren't. We hadn't been talking about you at all. Doesn't it, King? I dare say. It seems like Gutter wants people to bully them. But what do you mean, Gutter? I should really take lessons from my dear brother. I certainly need to get better at complimenting everyone. Like how wonderful you two have been. Especially you, King. I'm pretty sure that my husband would very much appreciate if I complimented his. But I digress. Say, I can still be sussy while I'm trying to be, I don't know. Now, what kind of compliments shall I pay? How about how sweet and understanding Gutter is? How wonderful they are to their community. And how amazingly welcoming King Maxwell is to everyone they meet. And I can tell that they're such a great mod. You guys are too cute. I'm so very thankful to have met you guys. Gutter. Oops. But it's fun. It makes everything so much more fun, Angel. But that's also what's more fun about being a Switch. I can be genuine no matter which way I go. It's still me. It's still the truth. And I truly am so happy to have met King Maxwell and Gutter. Every time I join in Gutter's streams, they're so utterly sweet and welcoming. Why, if my stream hadn't been broken recently, I would have been raiding them more often. You're right, Gutter. That's a good point to make. It's not broken anymore. Which means I can stream and bring more people to you. Why, I like you enough that it makes me want to add a self-promo section to my Discord just so I can promote you. You have not taught me what it means. But Gutter, I want to promote you. You're the sweetest android I've ever met. Nope, it has not. Got 11 more minutes. It's adorable. Gutter is being cute. It's so adorable when people get flustered.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Thank you for the hydrate, Raptor. But Raptor, Tazzy redeemed it. I'm just making the most of it. Hey, at least I fixed my stream. Thank you, Raptor, for always looking out for me. You are the best mod. Always making me hydrate. You always pop in at least once in every single one of my streams just to make sure I hydrate before you go and lurk. You are the best mod. Because even when you are busy, you always make sure I drink my water. And Gutter's still a cute android. Agreed. Cutest android there ever was. So adorable. How cute.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Yes, Tazzy. I mean, I don't identify with the humans, so I guess that's fine. I think that backfired on you a little there, Gutter. So cute. How adorable.
C minus. For who? Me or Gutter? My eye. Good. I like it melty. Oh, no, Raptor, we didn't get in a chat yet. I tried to take a nap, failed. I ended up tossing and turning and deciding to go and do some research on some rumors that I had heard about a VTuber who has now since graduated. Right, King? Just drizzle the melted chocolate on your pancakes. It sounds delicious. Or just right in my mouth. Yummy. I'm a chocoholic. I can be sussy with my chocolate. Hey, Raptor, at least you know I'm genuine. Gutter, the fact that you admit that my voice can be sexy is alone proof enough. One does not need to be mounted to prove that they are sexy. Are you sure about that? Your reaction to being called the cutest android says otherwise. Oh, don't cry, Gutter. We love you. All of us. Raptor. It's my job. It's either bully or be bullied. All in good love. Rawr! Wow, that was horrible timing.
P.
I love you guys. Gremlining with me. So I got bad news and good news. The good news for Gutter is that my timer is up. Bad news for me is my eyes twitching. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, Raptor. King. Gutter. Do you have anyone we could raid? Yes, yes, go look. 'Cause it's 3 o'clock. My eye hurts. My eye's twitchy. And I'm sure the baby would love his snuggles. I don't know, why did you decide to pop your hip? Pinkest liquid. Sounds terrifying for a name, but alright, Minecraft. We shall go raid, just remember that we do small fox raid. Or, you know, the fact that my gremlin son wants to eat everyone's socks. And whatever pair of clothing that is closest to him. Thank you, Angel. It's definitely hard to do it, but, you know, it's, you know, good for my health to talk about it. Alright, we are, raid 2 is broken, by the way, Raptor. But anyway. Small fox. We could just do that. Yeah, I gotta double check the commands. Some of them aren't working right. But anyway, small fox raid, or whatever you see fit for the channel. We shall go do now, and then we will all go rest. Thank you for joining me tonight. Love you all. See you later.
If you look up Fallon, you're gonna get spoilers. To be fair.
Oh, 1 second, I'm getting raided. 1 second. Ah, God! Ah, fucking creeper. Hi, small fox, right? Hello, raiders.